Hi, you're going to learn vowel harmony in this video. Turkish likes to be harmonious. It likes to flow in terms of sound, the ability to say words without much effort. So your first grammar lesson is going to be the vowel harmony. Basically, it means vowels in a word are expected to be harmonious as well as the suffixes we're going to add to it. Before we delve into the subject, let me remind you, Turkish is an agglutinative language. In other words, there are suffixes and endings to attach to words to make changes. There's a similar concept used in English only sometimes. For instance, you add s to nouns to make them plural. Apple, apples, right? Car, cars, something like that. You add suffix to a word to change them slightly, to change the meaning. I'm going to talk about two types of suffixes. The first one is going to be lar. This is the plural suffix in Turkish, and I call them A-type suffix because the vowel of the suffix can be A or A according to vowel harmony. And if we add this suffix to our word lokum, it has to be lar according to vowel harmony. It's going to become lokumlar. The second type of suffix I'm going to talk about is siz, which means without, which has the meaning of without in Turkish. And I call this a U-type suffix, and according to vowel harmony, it's going to be either siz, siz, suz, or suz. In this case, it's going to be suz, so it's going to be lokum suz. It means without lokum. Let's look at this chart. It's the vowel harmony chart. It has the vowels in Turkish. And please learn this chart as it is because it's going to help you to remember the vowel harmony. So you see first we have the frontal vowels, which means you use your the front of your tongue when you say them. I, U, E, Ö. And the second group is, I call them, the hard guys. I mean, this is like, sounds harder, and they are because you use the back part of your tongue. So u, a, o, right? So and the first row is high, I, u, u, so the sound is high, and then the second row is not high, e, a, o. All right. So remember this chart. Put it in your room somewhere. That's so you see it every day. So rule number 1. For A-type suffixes, and that's lar, our example today, right? If the last vowel of the word ends from the frontal group, I, U, E, Ö, then the suffix is going to be lar. If it ends with the back group, U, U, A, O, then it's going to be lar. That's why lokumlar, because lokum, last vowel of lokum is u, right, from the back group, right? So and this is how it works. So here are some more examples. Gül means rose in Turkish, and it's an A-type suffix we're going to add. It's going to be güller, right, because ü comes from the frontal group. Kitap means book. It's going to be kitaplar. The last vowel of this word is a from the back group, right? Kitaplar, not the first vowel. So you're going to look at the last vowel. Don't forget that. It's very important. Defter, e comes from the front group. And so defterler, masa, masalar, right? So this is rule number 1. Let's talk about the second rule. And it's going to apply to the U-type suffixes. It's the same chart, except we're going to look at each column this time. If the last vowel of our word comes from the front not round group, which is e, the vowel in the suffix is going to be e. If it's coming from front round, it's going to be u. If it's coming from it's going to be It's coming from it's going to be u. So let's think about our word lokum. The last vowel is u. Which group it's coming? The last one, right? Back round. U, so the suffix is going to be lokum sus. So let's look at some more example. The same words. This time we're going to add the ı type suffix to these words. Gülsüz, because ü, gülsüz. Kitapsız, becomes kitapsız. Defter, deftersiz. Masa, masasız. All right, that's it. This is vowel harmony, and it's going to help a lot when you're learning Turkish, because you're going to add lots of suffixes in Turkish. That's what you're going to do most of the time. So please do the worksheet before coming to class tomorrow, and bring your questions if you have questions. I'll see you in class.